Oh, crud. Darn you, Xbox. Kicked me out. I hope I'm live. I'm going to double check while I get the Xbox loaded back up on the laptop. There we go. Wasn't too long. Oh, I am live. That is perfect. That works. So, just to recap what I did, let's go ahead and recap what we did. So we're just going to go to the completed missions. We did the quest A House Divided. So this was a lovely quest. I think this was really good. A lot of intrigue. It really highlighted kind of the competitive nature of the houses and the infighting between them as they kind of work together for a common goal and kind of posture between each other to gain power overall in House Faroon. But this took us on, I think it was like 2 different dungeon crawls. I actually got killed in one of the dungeons, which was a shocker, in my opinion. If you are watching this, I am switching my live chat mode to subscriber only. And I'll probably be doing this for like the next week or two until like the shattered space nonsense calms down. There seems to be a whole hubbub. Shattered space bad. Like, it's a perfectly fine DLC. I enjoy it. It's not the best DLC that Bethesda has ever produced, but it is among the good ones, and people are being a little bit unreasonable, and there's a lot of what I would refer to as non-fans, kind of, that just want the argument. So it's going to be subscriber-only mode. You have to be subscribed for a minimum of 20 minutes if you do want to comment. I definitely love to get more subscribers as well, so I guess there's that kind of benefit for it. But, you know, I kind of rather the conversation, to be honest, so I'll probably in a couple weeks turn it off and leave it open for anyone to comment. So let's do this quest here, the Courier. This was the next one in the list, and we're not going to do that one quite yet, but we'll get to it. So we have to deliver some packages. Let's see which package is going to be the closest to us. So this is probably the closest one. So we'll fast travel to this location, because I've already searched that one. And we'll deliver the first package. I understand we get to keep the money. This might be just a simple delivery quest. Like, so far, like, every quest has kind of been like a banger, in my opinion. Like, well drawn out, and more elaborate than like a simple fetch quest. Heard a lot of commentary that like the scientific method was a simple fetch quest. I disagree. Definitely was not, but
welcome.
To each his own.
It's always good to have a visitor. Hello there. I don't know your face. Are you lost?
I'm gonna say I love her eyebrows. They're amazing. What makes you think that?
Well, I know you don't work here. You also haven't attacked me. So being lost is the most sensible reason for your presence here. A growth farm isn't exactly the kind of place people seek out for a leisurely visit.
Not at all. I'm your friendly delivery person. There are days I feel lost, yes, but today I'm here with a package for you. I'm going to go
I
with
think
that.
we all have those kinds of days from time to time. But if you're here with a package, that must mean Lijana was finally able to find a new courier. That's a relief. I've been waiting a long time for this package. It's very sad what happened to the previous courier. His name was Shamid. He was a radiant soul, full of life and joy and dreams. All of it stolen away in the blink of an eye, to hear it told.
Oh, what happened to the previous courier? The Great Serpent has a plan, though we might not know it.
Oh, of course, I have never questioned it. Even so, the pain of loss is still there, like a cold blade through my heart. That pain will fade in time.
I'm assuming someone with those types of tattoos would probably have some severe conviction. Yeah, to get the T-bar eyebrow tattoos. For you, whatever's in it smells wonderful.
Oh, good. It's definitely the right package then. I spent a small fortune on these spices. They're some of the rarest we have, as well as the most pungent. Cooking is my great joy, and the proper use of seasonings is the most important part. Thank you for this.
This conversation's making me hungry.
Oh, then I won't keep you.
Oh, you bought spices. I come here and you're not going to make me a meal? Come on. Okay, so we're going to fast travel to the other locations. This looks like this is probably a simple fetch quest, though I think this is in a rather hostile area. Well, you will see. You know what? I need to turn off that mid-roll ad. I just want a pre-roll ad. YouTube suggested that. I'm not liking that.
I'm busy. Thought you'd catch me unaware, did you? Thought I'd be easy prey? Unless you want a hole in the middle of your chest, you'd better turn around and start walking.
Take it easy. I'm not your enemy. I surrender. Please don't hurt. If I were here to kill you, you'd already be dead.
I suppose that's true. I was distracted and didn't hear you coming. You had me at your mercy, but you didn't strike. There's no end of trouble out here lately. We've got pirates and spacers circling like vultures looking for easy pickings. And that's to say nothing of those fanatics. Has the Great Serpent abandoned us? I don't know. Perhaps.
Well, I'm not any of those things. I'm a courier. After that greeting, maybe I won't give you this package after all. I get it. Just calm down. I'm here to deliver a package. If it's so dangerous, then why are you out here alone?
Because the only thing that annoys me less than pestering strangers is my work. Machines and structures don't waste my time with stupid questions.
You know what the first option.
I know the courier well, and you're not him. Tell me the name of the person who sent you, and prove that you are not a liar.
A woman named Vagina Del Keefe hired me. I'd deliver this package to a paranoid mechanic. I would have said no. The former courier is dead. And now, do you want this package or not?
You don't know, do you? You probably killed the courier, and now you're here to rob me. Either answer my question, or by the serpent, I'll make you regret coming here.
Okay, we'll go with the first option, because he's
Fine,
pissed.
So you're telling the truth. I won't apologize for my manner. Trust does not come easily for me in these dark days. That, and the constant pain in my back makes me poor company. I know. I fix machines because they don't try to start a conversation. I prefer the quiet. But now, at last, my medicine has arrived. The serpent knows I've gone too long without it. No doubt he hears my loud swearing when I struggle to get out of my bed every morning.
Give package. Here, it sounds like you really need this. I got your medication. Try to get some rest. Hopefully this will make you more tolerable to be around. Go with the middle
I'm
option.
sure you wish I would. Take your credits and leave me in peace. Talking just makes me more irritable. And before you ask, yes, such a thing is possible.
I need to consume food. Let's see. So this seems like, well, maybe the last one. I wonder if I go back to her. She said I didn't need to go back to her, that I could just keep the money, but I wonder if that's kind of like a red herring, like if I do go back to her, I'll get like another quest. We'll try it. I already have this location marked. Walking the Path of Redemption is a custom which members of House Rune travel to a series of way shrines scattered around Dazra and utter holy words. I missed an ending there. But, yes, I've done that quest. I rather thoroughly enjoyed it. I saw a couple reviewers today that didn't appreciate it as much as I did. Probably didn't get that it was a throwback to a Morrowind quest.
From
But
such a vantage point, you can almost see the Great Serpent's grand design. Welcome, my friend. Are not the beauty and majesty of nature truly splendid? There is serenity here that cannot be found in the city. It is the ideal place to contemplate the secrets and mysteries of the cosmos.
I can see the appeal. I'd get bored if I stay out here too long. Sure, nature is great until it tries to kill you. What secrets and mysteries are you contemplating exactly?
Just now, I was wondering why the Great Serpent chose the form that he did. Why not a bird, or a groat, or some other creature? Why not a woman, or a man, or a child? Of course, it's folly to think that I, a lowly mortal, could even begin to grasp the mind of the divine. And yet, a curious mind cannot be stilled. It will seek answers.
Now this brings up an interesting point. I have not completed the main quest here. I basically just got onto Dazra and stopped. But I think, based off of the main game, I think that the Great Serpent is a metaphor for the Unity. Like, you know, when you go to the Unity, you'll see a clone of yourself. I think that's basically the Unity presenting itself to you, and it's choosing a form to present as, so it chooses you. But I think in the case of Gian Varun, it presented itself as a serpent, as kind of a metaphor for itself. We do see a lot of like Aura Borealis symbols, meaning like infinite, and the Unity itself kind of reflecting that as well. Like, an infinite possibility of multiverses. So don't ruin the storyline for me. But that's kind of what I think where the Great Serpent is going. I'd get bored if I stayed out here too long. I can see the appeal.
Kindred spirit, then. Wonderful. Let us share a brief meditation in celebration of this meeting. Now close your eyes and breathe in deeply. Be calm. Do you feel that? It is the presence of the Great Serpent, omnipotent and all-seeing. Such divine communion purifies us and makes us strong. You may think this is a chance meeting, but I know the truth. The Great Serpent has a plan for us all, my friend. And this encounter is a part of it.
And what is the Great Serpent's plan for this encounter?
A tantalizing question. For what purpose has the Great Serpent brought you to me? Do you bring news from the city? Or do you perhaps come in search of wisdom? Is this meeting a turning point in my life? And you are the agent of that change? I have no doubt that a great revelation awaits me.
If that is true, then the Great Serpent has a delivery for you.
So Ligiana has at last found a new courier. Great Serpent be praised. This package of dried and salted goat meat will sustain me in my contemplations. So captivated am I by the Serpent's mysteries, I sometimes go days without remembering to eat. I know it's customary to pay upon receipt, but let me pose you this question. If we carry out the will of the Great Serpent, is that not the greatest reward of all? Compared to such divine favor, the worth of a few credits is a mere pittance.
Nice try, but you're paying for this. You're right, I don't need credits. The Great Serpent wants you to pay me, I'm sure of it. You know what? I don't need credits.
Your eyes see clearly, and your heart is pure, my friend. The Great Serpent smiles upon us both.
So we are going to return back to that lady and see if she offers us any other quests or potential dialogue. And we might stroll around the city and see if I can pick up any other quests. Now, I believe that was right outside of the hospital there, the Hall of Healing. Hey, how's it going, Vincent? Just doing a little bit of questing here. I think I might do some exploring tonight, because I have not really done that too much. I've just been doing side quests.
My job, and everyone I worked with. I cannot...
Small child.
And guess what she
I am
tells me?
trying to keep
Tells
strong.
me there is somebody else.
I fear I may be losing my mind.
If you require aid, hunt on Irada at the holes.
And when you are older, you will get your tattoos like me.
They are so pretty.
So how are you doing tonight?
Oh, wait. I want tattoos just like yours.
When you are older, you can get them. I think they will suit you better than me.
Does it hurt when you get them?
It is uncomfortable, but it is not as bad as you think. And you are stronger than I am, so it should not bother you at all.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, some interesting
Were her
dialogue
sins
there.
really so great that we deserved this?
Alright, we're gonna go exploring.
Just like everyone else, belittling me, making fun of me. Perhaps it's best we spend some time apart then. I'll come back when... Oh, If
I have not been in the House of Meat, or the Meat House. Let's see if there is potentially any quests in here.
Times like these, it is important to eat and stay strong. Aha! It's you! Welcome, welcome. If you're looking to stave off hunger, you will find no better place. We serve high-quality growth, freshly slaughtered.
This seems like my kind of place. Well, there's not many other options in Dazra, so this will have to do. My kind of place.
This seems like your kind of place. Aha, yes, friend. This is the place. Now, just enjoy yourself. If you need something, holler. And I do mean holler.
How long have you worked here?
How long has it been? Maybe 45 years. Oh, it is painful to say that. I remember the day my younger brother and I began our first shift in the slaughterhouse. He barely knew how to handle a knife. Some years later, though, he was practically running the place. He passed some time ago. But the meat house still holds so many wonderful memories of him. I am so thankful that the Great Serpent saw fit to spare this place.
Has the vortex affected your food supply? How do you feel about the disaster?
How do I feel about it? Not good. Not good. But I am holding on, though. There is no point in becoming bogged down by fear. I also feel strangely honored in a way that I am able to serve the people of Dazra in this time of need. To offer them food and allow them to, if, well, only for a moment, escape to a simpler, safer time. What an honor that is, truly.
How has the vortex affected your food supply?
We are holding on. The growth farmers have been working tirelessly to make sure there are no major disruptions. I am unsure how long that can realistically continue, but I trust in the Great Serpent.
I'd like to take a look at what you're selling.
Of course, of course.
Let's see, what does he sell? He's got chunks, groat, packaged. So we went to the chunks here, and there's a bunch of like exiles from Dazra living there, which is rather interesting. I'll take your milk there. Yeah, I think that's good.
All must serve.
Yes, all must serve.
Word around the city is that emergency food rations are running
Labor.
low. I pray our growth supply holds firm. We will be fine. How can you be so sure? If the emergency rations run out, everyone will look to us to provide food. Could we keep up with demand?
Malik has not failed us yet. The growth farms appear to be in relatively good health, and were mercifully spared from the catastrophe. As long as we get our growths, we will be fine.
If you ask me, we should be celebrating. No one can doubt the Great Serpent's existence now.
You know what? I've never done the procedurally generated, like, bounty hunter quests out of, like, the Bounty Hunter's Lodge. Is it any different from, like, the mission board bounty hunter quests? Probably. It might
Mother
be.
tells me not to worry.
I would say in the base game, my favorite procedurally generated quest was actually the ones you get from completing the UC Vanguard, where you have to go and get like samples of aliens. I found that one to be really cool because it like takes you on basically like a journey around the galaxy to find everything. To find like all these weird aliens. So I'm going to do a quick lap around the city and just see if I can get any quests to pop. And then I'm just going to start picking some random locations to explore. There's a monastery, I know where it's at, that someone told me I should check out, that people believe there's no quest tied to, but we will go there. Who are you? I don't believe...
Good morning. Let's hope the houses can come together.
I talked to you, yes. Anyone around here? No, this section's pretty empty. Have some guards. No problem. You know what's a really cool playthrough that I've actually done several times? Is if you get an alternate universe, like you jump through the Unity, the alternate universes, some of them, Constellation basically does not exist. And it causes you to like play differently. So when that has happened to me, where I've gotten an alternate universe, what I like to do is basically fly off into like the backwoods of the galaxy and kind of set up some mission boards and basically just play my own kind of storyline. I find it kind of fun. I don't know if it would make for good live streaming though, because it's like I'm not doing like any of the main narrative quests. So I believe we can see the monastery from here. I think that's it. We're going to go to that. Ah, yes, I've done those many a time. I do like the random kind of like ship destroying. We're going to go here, and then I think we can travel from here to the monastery. I find those, like, go destroy a ship, those are actually, like, really good for capturing enemy ships, because you get, like, a guaranteed location. Especially if you're in, like, a high-level system.
Come then, meet your death. Once again, we are triumphant.
What are you doing? So here's the monastery where we're going to go to. I don't know how we get up that cliff face. Well, it looks like there's a path somewhere. Oh, here's a path. I bet you if we follow it. But there looks like there's a cave right there. Perplexing. Dead body. Rune Zealot. We do have enemies nearby. Let's see if I can scope any out. Are they above me? Below me? I don't see them. I bet you if I come back here, yeah, I could probably time it so I could get the sun beaming straight through there. Maybe on the way out. So did you find your, I believe, were you the one looking for the Varun Inflictor? I think it was you, Vincent. Did you ever find it? are we doing here? This is definitely some interesting steps. You know what? This is going to have some spectacular views. After I clear out this monastery, I am definitely taking some photos.
The rune zealots deserve no quarter, no mercy. They should all be wiped out.
Say no more. I like how she said that as we're entering here. Nice little trigger on that dialogue. Come on. Look at that sky. Like, the art team did an amazing job on this DLC. Absolutely spectacular. So we have a gate right here, just a novice lock. Pop that in a second. Let's see, we can do that.
I'm impressed. I could not accomplish that.
Okay. Like I suspected, enemies were going to be around once I got through this. Let's see, what is here? We have this little shrine. What is this? A potent Varun wine made from local tubers used in ritual ceremonies. We'll take it. It looks like a computer. It's got an advanced lock. Let's see. That works. That works. Update friendly foe. Recalibrate. Ballistic for sniping. Do you do mods? Because the M82 Barrett mod, I really like that sniper rifle. I love it. I'm not currently using mods, but my next playthrough, I'm going to turn on mods for this. I wanted to do one run without mods, but I would highly suggest that. It's not too overpowered.
Hostiles in range. Unleashing the Serpent's Wrath.
Yes, unleash the Serpent's Wrath. He's in a bleed out state.
My sensors report that this area is clear of hostile targets.
Oh, I'm glad you're still alive, robot. Find breach.
Extra ammunition is always welcome if they have any.
They definitely had some.
Sensors detect a human presence. Salutations, follower of Geon.
Thank you. Very polite robot. Advanced Varun. Okay, that's the pistol. I have one of those. Don't need another. Yes, yes. It's relatively easy to get a Varun Inflictor. I do like the hostage missions for the Freestar. Honestly, I really liked the Freestar Collective quest line. My only critique on it would be that the storyline could have been better developed. Other than that, like the action in the gameplay with the Freestar Collective storyline, the quest reward was really good. It just needed a little bit better development, and it had a ton of potential because you have the protagonist, Ron Hope, who, you know, he's kind of like an anti-hero. Like, he's doing bad, but at the same time, he's propping up the whole entire economy for Hopetown. Like, he makes some very valid points. Just needed his storyline developed a little bit more. And then also the Paxton Hall storyline. Like, you have this Freestar Collective war hero who basically is abandoned by the Freestar Collective and ends up turning towards mercenary work. Like, that could have been a much sadder story. I think the voice acting kind of wasn't great for him. Not to, you know, be bad on the voice actor. It could have been like the direction that he was given. And then also, I think that they could have developed that storyline significantly more.
Do it again.
You want to poke your head out? Did they just jump to their death? No. They did jump pretty low. Jumping all over the place. I'll have to check out that side too. This is a really intricate POI here. I don't think I'm losing. I think I was doing rather well. Ooh. Do I have anything silenced? I don't. Besides that, we're just going to no-scope you. You're below me. You're bugged out. Yeah, I can't get an angle on that guy. And Andreasha just jumped off the dang cliff. Okay, she got him. Have you considered the improved vanilla flashlight? So that is a very simplistic mod, but all it does is just make your flashlight brighter, and you would be shocked how much of like a convenience that is, because like the flashlight is like non-existent in this game, at least like the base version of it. Sometimes, like, those little things, like the flashlight, companions not getting mad at you, they make a huge difference in, like, the gameplay. Myself, I'm very partial to the Dark Star mods, but I think that might be off-putting to some people, and you do have to adjust your difficulty settings because, like, you end up getting, like, the power of a god, basically. Let's see if I can one-shot him. Not quite. We took down a lot of his health. He's dumb or something. Why am I not hitting you? Are you, like, clipping through everything? You're dead now. I do have more enemies bound. Seem to be above me. A lot of them. What is over here? Another little shrine. Advanced weapon case. More of this alcohol. I will open that weapon case. Just because of its location. What is the blade there? Can I pick up the blade? That looks like just a decoration piece. How unfortunate. Let's see. Let's see if I can... Okay. Okay. What are we up to? Yep. Furious boosted advanced regulator. I'm gonna leave it. Because honestly, I have enough credits. I'm probably gonna get done with Shattered Space and run through the Unity and do it again and probably, like, sacrifice all my credits. I have not tried Fallout London. I kind of want to try it. There's also, I want to try the Skyrim Bard's College expansion. Now, why I want to try that, it's kind of like twofold. I really do love Skyrim. I also love Fallout as well. But I want to try it because it's being made by King Gath. And he is making a mod for, what is it? For this game, it's called At Hell's Gate. It doesn't have, like, a release date yet, but it's a Doom-inspired mod for this. And I think it would fit in so well. And I think that's probably why he's making it, is because he... You know, you play this game and you can understand, like, if someone did, like, a Doom theme or Doom-inspired, like, little quest arc, that would perform very well. And I'd want to try out his Bard's College, kind of just showcase that, to kind of, like, build hype. But I might wait until I start seeing more news from him on, like, its development, because sometimes, like, modders, you'll hear about stuff and then it won't come to fruition, like they'll hit technical difficulties and that. But that is, like, other mods in other Bethesda games is definitely stuff I would probably live stream. Like, I know this, like, my channel is kind of like pretty devoted to Starfield, but like I touch upon the other Bethesda games, I know them very well. I've played them a lot. A Tale of Blood and Snow is worth checking out. Expansion size, just the size as BCE. What game is that for? Skyrim? Blood and Snow. That sounds like it would be for Skyrim.
If we are found, the Zealots will not negotiate. They deserve whatever punishment we see fit to administer.
You got it, lady. I'm missing every shot. I'm just doing terrible. Oh, man. You're gone. I guess it's time to go in guns blazing. Thank you, Andrasia.
The wisest decision.
Where are they shooting at us from? Over here. Everyone else is inside. Let's heal my ailments real quick, and then we're going to progress inside and kick some butt. I will probably look into that, because I know once I'm done with this, it's supposed to be a year before the next expansion comes out, so it's going to be probably a slow period for a while, which is perfect time to like cover other mods and other Bethesda stuff. If I do cover like any mods for Skyrim, it's probably going to be big narrative mods that I can live stream, and then I'll probably just do like a general synopsis video at the end and have like the live stream as like a playlist. I think that would probably be the best format to go with that. Do I have any bandages? I don't know if I do. That'll work. Still farming for an inflictor. Ah, you found a calibrated one. It might be your level. You might have to. Yeah, kind of cleared that out. This is an interesting gun. It's kind of like a grenade launcher. Except it shoots straight. Oh yeah, I keep on forgetting the quick strike. Oh, I'm gonna switch up the stream. Like, I wanted it to do just like a pre-ad, and I think I selected the wrong option, and it's throwing in like mid-roll ads. I might pause and see if I can edit that while I'm live. I'm not sure if I can. I probably can. And turn off the mid-rolls. Because, like, putting the pre one, I'm fine with that. I don't think that's too... like, the mid-rolls, I think, is just too... it's too invasive to the experience, honestly. Because, like, if I'm talking or something and it throws in, like, a mid-roll, that just sucks. MSG, what did you think today? What did you think of Harold's last sermon? I'll try to follow him, but I struggle to understand anything he says. Can you make sense of this? What did you think today? What did you think think of the Harold's last sermon? I try to follow him, but I struggle to understand anything he says. Can you make sense of this? The Herald is merely a conduit to better see the Great Serpent's teachings. You must exercise patience. Know the answers lie within our grasp, even if just out of reach for now. But his arrival is imminent. Let a calmness wash over you as you become ready for his splendor. Listen to the herald. Let him guide you to better understand your devotion. May the glory of the cosmos motivate you and prepare you for the coming war. Have I tried Make Your Own Legendaries mod? So I have used Darkstar, which allows you to put like your own effects on your weapons. And I plan on turning Darkstar manufacturing back on once I complete this pass through Shattered Space. Is that similar to Darkstar, where you can like pick your own effects? Like, I know he has some of his custom effects in there, which are some pretty crazy stuff that I kind of like lean away from because I think it's a little bit too OP. But I would imagine it's kind of similar in the same sense where you can like kind of pick your own effects that you want to put on like weapons and stuff. Did I come up from there? I think so. So let's check out the rest of this. I think the one thing I like about Darkstar Manufacturing is it just doesn't hand it to you. It makes you work for that stuff, which is kind of cool in the sense that like it's not like you're freely given overpowered things. You actually like have to kind of grind for it and stuff. What books do we have? Oliver Twist and the Gravity Paradigm. Okay. I think we should continue heading up the steps. Let me know if you get hit with another ad rail. If anyone does, if you just post it, what I'll do is I will kind of take a break from this and I will go in and edit and turn off mid-rolls. It's supposed to be off, but I think it default set it as on because for some reason or another, YouTube, like if you try to turn on ads, it will default the mid-rolls, which I really don't like. Like, I don't like them as a viewer. Like, I don't mind like the pre-rolls, but like mid rolls, I find it just very interfering in your watching experience.
Someone locked that for a reason. Let us see what it is.
This gun is ridiculous. Don't use it up close, though. I'm probably going to turn off the mid-roll ads when I stop streaming, by the way, because I really don't like them. If anyone comes and clicks on this later on, it'll bother me that it's there. Sermon 1, Infinite Preparation for the Endless War. When we stand before the Great Serpent as he resumes his role in the cosmos, will you be capable and sufficient for his needs, or disposable in our own way? Do not waste your time on Varun Kai when you have your mind and body to hone for the coming war. Think daily of his arrival, and these tasks will seem frivolous. You will become true and devoted. The Great Serpent is great. You cannot fathom his powers, and yet we will witness it soon. We must prepare for eternity so that our victory will be endless. Attack them with a storm of vengeance and dispel those who oppose his will. Sermon 2. You gotta do you mind if I'm just gonna see if I can switch this live. Because I have it up right here. I think I can switch it live. Bear with me a moment. This is kind of a good pause to kind of fix this. So let's see. I don't want to end the stream. Delay ads. How do I edit? And I especially don't want political ads. I know, like, one of the reasons, like, I went to Starfield was because I was getting sick and tired of politics. We're just going to click delay ads. Okay, that'll delay it for 10 minutes. Don't tell me it froze up. I think the Xbox app froze. Shoot. I'll kill it real quick. We're going to kill the Xbox app because it froze up on me. And I'm just going to restart it. I have it paused, so we're not going anywhere. While we're paused, might as well figure out... here's the edit button. So let's go to monetization. Let insert mid-rolls. Can I uncheck this? Or do I have to? Insert mid-rolls at specific moments. So I just won't insert mid-rolls. There we go. No, I'm not going to focus on my live stream. I'm just going to let it go. I think we got enough. I'll worry about monetization after the fact and how I want to place my ads. Yeah, I was going to say, like, you know, politics has been positively toxic for probably like the past 2 years. I'm just like, you know what? I'm just going to play Starfield. I'm not going to worry about this junk. But then Starfield has become toxic. Like, I just want to play this game, and then like everyone's just like, this is a terrible game. It's like, just let me play my game. I enjoy it. Alright, let's get back to this. Sermon 2. When the Great Serpent Speaks. When the Great Serpent speaks, you must be ready to listen. But if you have not been seeking his signs, you will not be ready to hear him. In order to do what we must be able to understand him. In order to understand him, to do his bidding, we must be willing. You worry that you cannot see him through your eye, though your eyes are open, but to listen to his teachings, you need not see his being. You see that you cannot hear him, but that your eyes are open. There is not a problem with your eyes, but with your understanding. What do your eyes have to do with listening? You must go forward without doubt. The path before you will become unobscured, unwinding, as he reveals his secrets. Inventory and management. Restock. So we can just skim this. We don't need to know the specifics of their restock, but it's basically ammo and food and some random stuff stored in the file there. Let's see here. So I think I might have to use 2 singles to get this. Yeah, I don't think anything else fits. We'll do it. There we go. Okay. Berserker Experimental Advanced Varun Shemez. So, experimental alloy. Does more damage. It's worth 72,000. Take it. I got a lot of these fancy booze. Is this all that is here? Looks like a book, Harder Times. So I think we have this building searched out. We did read that computer. Cool little window here. Can view out into the world there. Another cool little window. I think we'll see if there's any other buildings. I'm gonna switch weapons because I don't have a ton of ammo for that gun. I do like that gun. I wonder if are you able to craft weapons for that? What is this? Here's their kitchen. Cooking station. Oh my god, there's a cooking station in here, but I can't use it. they had cooking inserted in here, but it was cut content, and they forgot to cut the cooking station out of this monastery. I'm just gonna put a 1 in chat so I can remember to snip this. That's perfect. Classic Bethesda, you know, they had the intent of adding cooking to this game, but never happened. Or at least this cooking station just doesn't work. They do have cooking now that I think about it. I just don't do it. This cooking station just doesn't work. So let me make sure everything on this floor is cleared. Yeah, we're cleared. This building, it's cleared. We're gonna get out of here and see if there's any other structures. Yeah, that's one of the things I've never done really in this game was the cooking. Like, I've done all the other crafting, but I've never done the cooking. I don't even really know if it's worth it.
Serpent will shield them.
It's one of the, like, kind of the weak spots of this game was, like, the food buffs were kind of... What the... Explosive Advanced Mag Shear. I don't like the bashing, but I do like the explosive.
That is a wonder to behold.
It's a novice crate. I'm not going to bother with it. And definitely a nice view of the scaled citadel in the background. Whew! Good thing you're dead. Oh, someone's got another one, and you're an elite.
I believe we are not alone.
Yeah, we're definitely not alone, Andracia. They're kind of shooting at us. If you could return fire, I'd appreciate it.
Perhaps it was nothing.
Yeah, he's gone now. Where the... good damage resistance and can last a long time. So maybe I should invest in that, because I know I have I have 9 skill points just banked. Like, I'm at the point in the game where I'm kind of just like banking skill points. So I could probably, like, I do plan on doing a Unity jump, but I have a ton of money, so I could just power level that. Okay. What is this? Tracker Alliance. It's leaded. It's got chameleon on it. We'll pass. It's too heavy. I don't want to carry that. Oh boy, here we go. Big gold chest up at the top. Varun assault helmet. So I understand, I think there's like a total of 4 different Varun armors. And then there's one legendary set that's hidden by a quest. And I tried to... I'm so far successful at keeping that a secret, so I don't know where exactly it is, and I'll have to find it. This monastery has an absolute crazy view of New Atlantis. I'm gonna just take a couple screenshots here real quick, and then I think we're gonna go exploring elsewhere. Turn up that saturation a little bit. That looks crazy good. I do not have a good view of the Citadel from here. Look at the planet. Such an amazing view from up here. Ow. So I've cleared that. So let's see, where else can we explore? Cleared this out. So that looks like a military structure of some kind. What the heck are these? Way out here. I feel like just checking them out. So that's what we're gonna do. Man, look at this place. Let's see. Get myself out of the screen there. It's a nice shot. I'll use this for something. I don't know what. A thumbnail somewhere. Turn this saturation up all the way. Nice joining us, Dances with Owls. Hopefully I don't have to do too much jail time. Uh-oh. Don't want to die. Looks like there's something on top of that hill there. Yeah, I think that's probably something I'll do. Once I get done with Shattered Space, I will max out the cooking. Because I know, like, maxing out pharmacy, like the... These guys are pretty bullet spongy.
Gonna take more than that!
Dazra security. What do we got up here? Weapon case, refined Elon. More Dazra security. Looks like that guy took out 3 people. So I have yet to venture too far away from Dazra. This is probably the farthest out of Dazra I've gotten. How many characters am I taking to Shattered Space? Just this one. This one's probably... Like, I have a couple characters, but like none of them are really like beyond level 30. This one I kind of went all the way up to like... What level am I? I'm like, I forget. $123. But I also did revert back saves. It was 132. I reverted back to a non-modded save, so I lost a little bit of progress. I have no clue what this is up ahead, but I see a lot of blue stuff. I'm gonna just throw down a quick save, because I just cleared out that monastery and I don't want to die and lose all that progress. These guys are crazy looking. What is this? Aurum filtration. Pull out the sniper rifle. You know what? Let me do something real quick. So I picked up this explosive advanced mag shear. This is ridiculous. It does need updated, like modified, but we're going to use it. Because that thing's going to do ridiculous damage. Oh my dear Jesus, I might die here. There's like 15. Why are there so many enemies? How are you still alive? Okay, it's dead now. Uh-oh. Touch the blue stuff. Don't touch the blue stuff. Where the heck am I getting hit from? Oh, he teleported. That's where he teleported to. Definitely want your shard, sir. It's like a freaking boss fight. Oh, you're gonna jump around on me. Gotcha. Wow. That's probably one of the most challenging fights that I've experienced in this game. Now I need to go loot everything. Did I get this one? There was like 30 of them. Mobilizer.
Profit is never necessarily the aim, but if there is something worth taking...
Did I get every... I recall killing someone over here.
Materials or goods. Care to take a guess on what it might be?
Oh, we got more enemies. Let's try and snipe as many as possible. God, yeah. I should be able to make more grenades now. I have no clue what this structure is for. we're gonna figure that out. Advanced Varun Inflictor. No, I don't want that. I want your Vortex Shard.
This reminds me of a food processing plant I once visited. They were using local fauna and the smell was...
Okay. We got a computer. Kind of late finding this. Not even gonna bother. Thinking this. Yep. Let's see here.
Your skill. Vlogs is admirable.
That was not worth it. At least they give me some digipics. We do have a slate. Omar water treatment notice. To our valuable team, due to factors outside our control, it is no longer economically viable for us to continue producing Orem spring water. The cost incurred with running this remote facility and delivering to the city has become too much for our business to handle. We greatly appreciate your service. Please vacate the facility with the last delivery. Well, I guess that's a heck of a layoff notice. Let's see if we can find anything else in here. So here's a location. Courier Center. And there's too much stuff to look for. Okay, I'm going to continue heading in the direction I was heading. Let's mark this location, though. There's a cave. Activity. Talk with Andrasia. Where is she? She's like 60 yards behind me. Why are you going so slow? Let's see what she has to say.
I have been thinking about what we talked about before. The idea of purpose in one's life. You agreed with me that true purpose can be a driving force in life. I found that comforting, but something has been nagging at me since. I have been single-minded in my pursuits. I have always believed the decisions I made were necessary, that there was no other option. I have sacrificed much to be where I am now. And I'm starting to wonder if it has been worth it.
You're the only one who can answer that. It doesn't matter. And we'll go with this.
I am not necessarily asking to change. I have told you that.
You don't have to talk about it. Anything if you don't want to. We've all done things we regret. We're just gonna go with this.
Perhaps now is a good time to start then. I promised.
You know what? I've been through this conversation about 4 times. So.
It certainly influenced the way I was convinced from the beginning that it was unwise.
Oh, have a nice stream.
Anyone get too close.
Thanks for stopping by.
I had maybe not quite friends, but people I cared about. I often find other people.
Yeah, I kind of want to just get out of this conversation.
And yet here we are. What I am trying.
I'm here for you if you ever need me.
I appreciate that.
Thank you. Okay, let's continue on our journey. There's POIs way out here that were marked on my map, and I must know what the heck they are. That's that cave. I don't think I'm going to check that out. Forward outpost. I've seen one of those on another moon in Kavanaugh, so that is positively procedurally generated. We're far enough away from Dazra that we're starting to get procedurally generated. I think there was another location nearby. Yeah, let's check and see what replace. Let's see what this one is. And then if it's just something procedurally generated, we'll say screw it, head back and explore more of the area near Dazra where it's handcrafted. I'm not ready to kind of start exploring the procedural generation yet. I want to kind of exhaust the handcrafted stuff. But if it has an interesting title to it, I will check it out. Oh, have a nice one. I will make sure to switch the ads so it is just a pre-roll. So when you watch it tomorrow, you're not going to get like ads all over the place. Because I find that annoying personally. I think the pre-roll is acceptable. Oh my gosh, I am out of O2. We need to heal myself. But have a nice night. Let's see here. I'm going to check this small hideout out because I have not seen one of them. I do know it's a procedurally generated, but you know, there are some good things in the procedural generation, like the what is it? The mining platform on like that icy moon. So I wouldn't be shocked if they did put something of interest. No, I didn't mean to shoot the gun. A small hideout might be something of interest.
Are you prepared to die?
Well, it's done now. Take the adhesive. So this was definitely a small outpost. I'll say that much. We got, looks like one room. So far, the procedural generation that they added in, well, what is it?
Did you see any predators on the way here?
Yeah, whole ton. I think I accidentally killed your crewmates. I didn't realize they weren't bad guys. Sorry. Inaccessible. That is weird.
Be ready. Predators could attack at any moment.
Okay. I think it's time to go back to the handcrafted environment. and continue there. So let's travel to here. It's going to be the closest. Listening post beta. I don't know what that is, but we will check it out. If I can get up this hill. It's a very nice gun I picked up. Magsure with explosive rounds. It'll be even better when I modify it. Oh, that's the wrong power. I meant to use this one. Oopsies. There are Varun here. Oh, there's these ghost thingies. Okay, we're gonna go check this place out.
Shrines are clearly important locations.
Well, that's interesting. Made it. Nice little platformer for us. So I do like how they made this like a little platformer. Like they have this. Oh god. Oh no. It collapsed on me. I think that's definitely an element that I think Bethesda needs work on is puzzles and platforming. Like, I think this game has a ton of potential for both. But I think the development team at Bethesda probably needs a little bit more practice with it. Like, their puzzles are kind of like meh. Platformers, like that was not a bad one. That was a pretty good one. They had the floor fall out from underneath me, so I can't say they did bad on that, and it did shock me. Record source, record type. Week 36, inventory, weapon maintenance, system maintenance. Minder safety drill soon. Okay. Got some weapons. Any data slates? Got a half-eaten sandwich. Oh, I can jump up there. Yeah, they did a good job with the platformer. It was kind of a difficult jump because I had the roof above my head. Let's check this out. Little ping pong table. We have our end chest. Advanced ground crew, I'll leave it. Books I can't interact with. I'm getting a red blip somewhere.
When I see it with my own eyes, it is still hard to believe.
I did not want to pick up that notepad. I wanted the cred stick. Or whatever. Bed. It looks like they got some kind of like worship corner going on there. Yeah, I'm not opening all these chests. Okay, here's a data slate. It's going to have the listening post beta daily report. Today we reached out to become one with the Great Serpent. Many of our brilliant minds have worked tirelessly on a new device that would allow us to meet the Great Serpent. Oh, how I wish we could all be there to witness this momentous event. However, our duty is to stand watch over the great city of Dazra. Heretics, zealots, and outsiders could come at any moment to sabotage us. For now, we must wait on word from the Scaled Citadel about the test. Maybe we'll be able to see some hints as to the success from here. Telling us a little bit about the experiment. And we have another door. Here's a bathroom. Some kind of radio tower up there. And I think that's a dude standing there. I think I'm going to head over to that radio tower. See if I can get up there. Let me... Badlands Power Station. Yeah, let's see if we can get up there. I think there... If I go around this ridge, there is a trail leading up, I think. We're going to see. I suspect. I may, though, just be wasting my time. I think my next play session I am going to start working on the main quest and probably bust out the main quest and then continue exploring this area. There's explosions going on nearby somewhere. So this is not, this little radio tower is not a marked location. And we got a Maroon Zealot. Say goodnight.
We should move on, if there's nothing worth taking.
He's twitching. Some Koza. I've been finding a lot of not marked locations on the tops of like hills, like little tiny shrines, stuff like this antenna. Like Bethesda did a good job of kind of filling out the landscape. Like there was that little unmarked location over there where I saw that redeemed. Refined. Alright, let's check our map and see what other... Like I could check out that power station. Let's see what other locations maybe I could go searching through. There was this dam. It says explored, but I don't recall exploring the dam. I recall driving through it with my Rev 8 as fast as I could. It's like sludge. Ah. There is an inn spot here. Is this completely unoccupied? I will find out. They left credits behind. Don't forget to drink water. That is a very good message. And we have a computer and a security access door. Access restricted, security ID required, unauthorized personnel, risk bodily harm. So, I do not have a security ID. Maybe if I explore around I can find one. So I'm kind of curious what's in there. But it might be part of a quest of some sort. Okay, let's check out the seaweed farm. See what's there. Would you look at this scene here? Settler adventure hat. Looks like he was drinking a couple beers and fishing. No swimming.
This place appears to have been through quite a lot.
This looks like a pretty big place. There's a general store.
It seems that more people used to call this place home.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Just looks like this used to be occupied. And a long time ago, so this looks like it was abandoned well before the catastrophe at the Scaled Citadel. But we're going to check it out. This is actually quite a large area. Closing the store. Gamirel. I think it's Gamirel. I know what this farm has meant to your family over the years, what it has come to mean to all of us. You already know what comes next. Since losing Regis, I cannot summon the will to carry on as we all once did, even if business were good, which we both know it is not. The store reminds me too much of him, of what I have lost. I have decided to move to Dasra and live out whatever days the serpent grants me. Give me my love to Ralgira, and look after that sweet baby of yours, Marie. You just got done with Starfield and you're running right into Shattered Space. How is it playing? Because like I am finding this to be significantly more difficult than the base game of Starfield. It's a lot more challenging. So I'm kind of curious, like if one was going to run straight through Starfield and then go right into Shattered Space, like that's got to be difficult. Leaving Abbess Farm. Lasmar, I cannot bear to face Gamriel. Please apologize on my behalf. Whatever this place may have meant to us in the past, it would be foolish to return to recognize it can no longer sustain us. I must take my family someplace where we can actually make a living and survive. I will always have fond memories of the farm, but the time has come to move on. So it looks like this farm was abandoned. Someone died that was basically sustaining this place. Let's see what other secrets it may hide. What the hell?
Not enough business to justify keeping it open, perhaps.
Father says this is all going to be mine. If you're here for a meal, hope you like seaweed.
Are you sure it's safe to be wandering around alone?
Father says the Great Serpent watches over us all the time. I'm not worried. Besides, no one ever comes around here anymore anyways.
What were you doing at the dam?
Not much. Just looking around, mostly. I used to try and find scrap to sell, but I don't think there's any left at this point. I like the view too, and it's nice to just get away from the farm sometimes.
Do you like living on the farm?
Yes. It's the only place I've ever lived. Father says we have to make do with what the Great Serpent provides. So, we do.
Okay, so I need to look for your father. That was a rather peculiar find, this young lad. I was thinking this place was entirely abandoned. Okay. Did I go in this building? I think I did. Interesting little drawing there. Okay, nothing in here really. We checked that. What about this back room here? I think we already scanned this. Yeah. We already went in this building. Is this a different...
We do not have much, but are always willing to share.
What's it like living here?
As I tell my husband when he asks too frequently, I am fine. It is fine. Is life difficult? Do we struggle? Of course. But it is what the Great Serpent demands of us. So who am I to complain? One need only look to the horizon. Watch the sunrise behind whatever it is that has happened to the Citadel, to realize that things could be worse. A bad night's sleep or a hard day's work are nothing compared to what our brothers and sisters in the city must be going through.
So currently, right now, I do not have any creations installed. At the launch of Shattered Space, I reverted back to a clean save with the anticipation that basically every creation was going to break or had the possibility of breaking. What I plan on doing is after I get done with my first pass through Shattered Space, I'm like about 4 hours away from a Unity jump. It would take me about 4 hours to get all the temples and the remaining artifacts. I plan on basically going through and figuring out what creations I want to install for Shattered Space that I think are going to complement it well. I have a pretty good list so far. And most of them are updated for Shattered Space. I went and did a little bit of research. So I'll be doing a second run through this with mods. So like the first run through is kind of just see what's everything new they added, and then I'll kind of make a determination on what mods I want.
Gone, clearly. Once this used to be a community of sorts, but over the years it became harder to get by. Moods turned sour, and some started looking for work elsewhere. Dazara mostly. One by one, the families we had grown to care about as we worked, side by side, left for the city. Now, looking to Dazara, I fear that decision may have cost them their lives.
Well, that's interesting. I could imagine the Redeemed being very difficult at a low level, because I know at like a level, I'm like 123 or something, they are bullet sponges. Like, I have to dump ammo into them. Where's your husband at, sir? Or ma'am? In that building? That building looks like it's collapsing. Does this building have a door? Yes, it does. Just so I don't piss her off. You know what? I need to go back one. I screwed that up on the first pick. Yep.
Where did you learn to do that? I imagine it was not part of your training as a miner.
Okay, this looks like where they're living. I have yet to find the husband. Maybe the sunken building? We're gonna say probably not. I wonder if the upstairs door doesn't work. Wonder if he's over here. Monitoring computer reports. I play on Xbox, but I would prefer PC, to be honest. Detection issues. Recent tests found that key elements needed for healthy seaweed growth are out of balance. This balance can hurt the farm's seaweed production and quality. Potential impacts: lower seaweed growth, lower quality seaweed, higher incidence of disease and stress. Error. Cannot connect to monitor watering system. Are you up here? Are you over here? Where is your husband at? I heard... Is this him? This is him. Do you have a quest for me, sir?
I would say you caught us on a bad day, but they're all like this. In comparison to some, hardly any time at all. I stumbled upon this place a few years back, and they were so desperate for help. I offered my services, they accepted, and here we are. I suspect, given my age, that my story will likely end here. At least, until the Great Serpent decides what to do with me after.
So I'm currently playing on the Series S. This was a very impromptu buy. To be honest, I didn't even start playing Starfield till probably November. And normally I get Bethesda games like right off the bat when they first launch. It's like the first thing I do. I'll get them because I love them. But I heard really short after launch that this game was terrible and it sucked and no one should play it because it's that bad. Then I played it on a friend's computer, and I went out that same day and just dropped, like, I think it was like $250 on a refurbished Xbox Series S because I had to have this game.
I hope I have not offended. I am not sure I have liked anywhere, to be honest. The work is predictable, not too taxing, and Gamero lets me get away with less than others might. I could do worse. The aches and pains of old age would follow me no matter where I go. And if I could just get a good night's sleep, I would find all this quite acceptable.
You're not sleeping well?
Goodness, no. Not a decent night's sleep in years, at least that I can recall. The aforementioned aches and pains at first, but over time I find my dreams drift towards something dark. The product of an anxious mind with too many years. Think nothing of it.
Tell me about your dreams.
Why would you care about the meaningless dreams of an old man?
I'm just making small talk. You're right, I don't really care. There are people who believe dreams always mean something.
And are you one of them? I have this dream where I am a ghost, haunting long abandoned halls. There are others, and we are trapped for eternity, doomed to roam this corner of the world of the living. I fear I shall never see the Great Serpent. Perhaps it simply means I worry I have not done enough with my life. Perhaps I'm not getting enough vitamins.
I wonder if I can...
Why would you care about... You have a curious way of doing it. I have this dream where
Same prompt.
There are others. Perhaps it simply means I worry I have not...
Alright. So, that must have been the husband.
I
heard that on some worlds, farming can only be done during certain times of the year? Must be difficult. Another executor? No, you do not look the part. Unless, of course, executors are not operating in some new way, and I have now made things worse for us.
Lie, I am indeed an executor. And I am offended you did not recognize me. I'm not working for any ministry, I'm just passing through. What's an executor?
Really? From the Ministry of Commerce? How can you be unfamiliar? They are agents assigned with various duties, including collecting supplies and delivering payments. I was particularly concerned about the supplies as, well, we are behind schedule, I'm afraid.
I'm not working for any ministry.
Well, that is a relief. If you will be here for a while, mind your step. Things are in a sorry state here, though we do the best we can.
I wonder if I lied to him.
We do as House Faroon requires of us. All must. You ask as if you do not have eyes, as if you cannot see that we are barely hanging on. We try. There are few of us left, the payments have shrunk, and now with Dazra in its current state, what can we do but try? Comrec will be the 4th generation to care for this place, should it survive that long. This is hardly the prosperous future my grandfather saw for us when he took charge so many years ago. I worry that he would see me as a failure. Forgive me. I have not been sleeping well, and it clouds my mood.
You're having trouble sleeping too?
Bad dreams. It is the stress, I am sure. Little goes well for us. Or for House Faroon as a whole, it would seem. I suppose, given all this disquiet, I should be more concerned if I were sleeping soundly.
Tell me about your dreams.
There is not much to tell. I find myself wandering the same corridors, always on edge. It is as if I am a predator, trapped in a cage forever. Does that make sense? I cannot explain it any better. I suppose that sounds silly, hardly the sort of thing to affect one's sleep. And yet I wake all too often.
Well, this is an interesting little location. I feel like I'm missing something, though.
I also wish to be prepared for any situation, but there are practical limits, no?
Okay, I think I am going to head back into town and clear my inventory and then probably call it for the night. Save a little bit for tomorrow. Well, I don't know if I'm going to stream tomorrow or not. I'm definitely going to stream on Thursday, though. Thursday night. This was definitely an interesting play session. We had that monastery, that one building, it was like a water treatment facility. My god, it had so many enemies at it. And then that little kind of disheveled farm. I feel like I'm missing a quest from it, though. I feel like there was a quest or something that I missed. not going to worry about it now. I might look it up later on and see if, just to double check and make sure I'm not missing something. We're gonna drop that in there. I'm gonna put that. Glowing vortex crystal. Yep, I think I'm going to call it for the night. I do appreciate everyone watching. Like always, have a wonderful night, and I don't think I'm going to stream tomorrow. If I do, I'm going to try and post ahead of time. If not, I will definitely be streaming Thursday, and I will try and get that scheduled ahead of time.